This video is sponsored by Outback Motortek.
So when it comes to adventure riding, really no matter what your skill level is, eventually your bike, it's gonna hit the ground. Today I'm gonna show you 2 ways to safely lift your bike when you're by yourself. Hey guys, this is Kyle from Backcountry Adventure Motorsports. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Real quick, if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button as well as that bell icon. That way you know when videos like this get released. So as I said in the intro, no matter what your skill level, eventually your bike's gonna wanna take a dirt nap. Now maybe it happens more often when you're a beginner, maybe it happens more often when you're advanced, but it really doesn't matter. But in this video, I'm gonna show you 2 safe ways to lift your motorcycle when you're by yourself. One being facing away from the motorcycle, the other being facing the motorcycle, depending on your terrain and everything else. Now this bike, being the Honda Africa Twin, similar to other adventure bikes that are not a opposing twin cylinder, now this bike lays almost flat to the ground. Something like a BMW GS, 1200 GS, it will lay about a 45-degree angle, which is a nice advantage because it doesn't hardly ever lay all the way down. It can do it sometimes, but generally when the bike falls over, it only falls about a 45-degree angle, which makes it easier to lift. Now, if you've seen in my other videos, this bike weighs about 560 pounds. And you're thinking to yourself, there's no way that you would be able to pick this bike up. With the proper technique, you absolutely can. Now, the first way I'm going to show you is facing away from the bike. Right now we're on semi-flat ground. There's a little bit of a slope going this way. Doesn't really matter. If there was a slope going this way where you were trying to pick the bike up kind of over your center mass, then you would want to use a different method. First thing you're going to do is you're going to get pretty close to the bike. Stand within the saddle. You're going to kind of put your calves on the motorcycle, and you're basically going to sit on the bike. This will ensure that you have a straight back. You're going to reach down, you're going to grab the handlebar and pull it to where it gives you a nice handle. Find another attachment point that's going to be nice and sturdy, like this grab handle here for the passenger. And all you're really going to do is you're going to stay low, keep your back up, keep your back flat, straight, lift your chin up, grab the bike, and you're just going to lift. You see the bike start to move, and as you lift, you can kind of put your butt under it and you just move your feet back, and eventually you'll get to here and the bike is up. Now you can see I was talking during all this. I wasn't grunting or straining. It's very easy to lift up. I'll show you one more time. Again, get your butt low, chest up, keep your back straight, keep your eyes up, rock it back, and then as you lift, just move it back like that. Once the bike gets above 45 degrees, it's very easy to balance the bike. Make sure you put the kickstand down and you're good to go. Now from the other way, if the bike had fallen over the other direction, one pro tip, put the kickstand down first. That way when you pick the bike up towards the kickstand, it'll fall right on its kickstand and you don't have to worry about it falling over the other direction. Okay, so another easy way to lift the motorcycle is on your knees facing the bike. I don't always prefer this method because it is a little bit harder in my opinion, but where this comes in handy is if the wheels are somewhat higher than what the handlebars are. So if it's laying almost downhill. There's another way you could actually fix that, and it's literally just grab the bike, spin it around. But if that's not an option, here's a way you can lift the bike. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get low to the ground, get in kind of a 90-degree angle, find somewhere that's sturdy under the bike, but it's not hot. So don't grab the exhaust or anything like that. And you're just gonna wanna get under the bike and grabbing something solid. Then, again, keeping your back flat, you're just gonna push over the bike, like drive your weight this way, pushing the bike that way. What it's gonna do is it's gonna lift and then dig in. So push the bike, you see that it starts to dig in, and then now you can literally just drive your feet, pushing the bike where it stands up. Again, once you get it to here, you can let it rest on your knee, Put the kickstand down. I'll show you that one more time. So again, facing the bike, reach under, grab the frame maybe. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna lift with your shoulders to where the bike is start to touch the wheels. And then you're just gonna drive straight over the bike, pushing it like that. Put the kickstand down and you're good to go. Where this method doesn't come in handy is like on wet grass like this. If you're trying to drive with your knees, sometimes you can slip. So then you have to kind of dig your toes in and push with your feet. What you want to be careful of is when you do that, not to arch your back or bow over and strain your back. Well guys, that's pretty much it. I just showed you 2 ways how you can lift your motorcycle when you're by yourself. Hopefully if you've had any stress about this and you worry about not being able to lift your bike, just know that you can lift your bike this way. Again, anybody can lift it from, you know, a 5 foot tall person, man or woman, up to, you know, a 6'6" man or woman. It doesn't matter what your strength level is. With the proper technique, you can lift these bikes up. Once again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Again, if you haven't yet, click on that subscribe button as well as that bell icon. That way you know when the new videos are released. And please, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And make sure and check out Gear and Beer Thursdays, where I review ADV motorcycle gear, all while enjoying a beer with you guys. Again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you out on the trail. All right, guys, really quick, here's a bonus tip. Say you're on an incline and your handlebars or your windshield are lower than what your tires are. So say this bike is leaning this way. There's no way that you're gonna be able to lift it vertical against gravity, right? Easy solution with that. Grab your front tire, spin the bike around, so where now the bike would technically be on the high side. Come over here, grab it, and lift it up. Just a quick little tip to show you that no matter what the situation, these bikes can be lifted up. Thanks again for watching.